Okay, so Laura Rogers asks how to grow your followers on Instagram. So we could go down a bit of a rabbit hole here, and we could answer this question in 5 days, 5 hours, 50 minutes, or 5 minutes. So I'm going to give you in the nutshell of how this works. So it's important that a lot of people just literally go on Instagram and just refresh their feed, right? Expecting the number to grow, but you've got to go out there and you've got to, number one, let's write these down. Number one, you've got to connect with people, right? So go out there and go on hashtags. Obviously, you go hashtags, something relevant. So use hashtags and connect with people. Follow people first. You've got to give love before you get a lot of love back. Back in the early days of Instagram, and some people still do this, there used to be something called Follow Fridays. This is actually in Twitter days. People would go hashtag Follow Fridays, and then they would tag all of their friends that they think everyone should go and follow. That was like the old school way of shouting people out. These days, if you follow someone, you can expect them to follow you back. It was follow, unfollow. There was people going, right, I'm going to follow 10 people. Then if they don't follow me back, I'm going to unfollow them. Like, try not to do that. Try and follow genuine, real accounts that are going to be interested in what you've got to post as well. And that leads me on to the second one. Number 2 is create relevant content. So what's relevant? I don't mean like, well, right now everyone's talking about the coronavirus or obviously the wildfires in Australia or the latest football results. That's great. But something that's relevant to what you're talking about, what your target market is, and what your branding message is, right? So just think about that for a minute. If your brand is helping stay-at-home mums build their business online, then you should really be posting about that in your newsfeed. So when people come over to your profile, they see your grid, they see like load of mum stuff, load of business stuff, load of progression stuff, load of development stuff, and they think, oh, right, this is pretty cool. You can do all your lifestyle stuff every once in a while, but you could also do all your lifestyle stuff in your stories as well. Okay? So that's the second thing, create relevant content. The third thing is, I kind of mentioned it in the first one, but shout out others. Right? Give shout outs in the stories every week. Right? Maybe you're going to do Saturday shout outs or Sunday shout outs where you're going to go and you're going to go, this person's got a really good following. They have my demographic, my target market. Okay, I'm going to shout them out because if they re-story or repost my story, then chances are their audience are going to see that and go, whoa, that's a really good quote. That's a really good post. I really like that. Who is that person? They look like me. They're similar to me. They like my that influencer too. That's awesome. Click, follow, bang. All these things put together are going to grow your following. The last one that I would talk about now is comment on hashtags. So go and search, again, this is all coming together now, go and search for hashtag stay-at-home mums. And then go and comment on the stay-at-home mums posts. So let's say your target market is stay-at-home mums. What you're going to do is you're going to go and connect with people who are hashtag stay-at-home mums by searching on Instagram and then obviously doing that. Then you're going to create relevant content that will appeal to stay-at-home mums. If you're a stay-at-home mum, right, then you create content that you would like to see. So go out there and model other people's, never copy people's posts, model it, right? So you see someone's post, that's a really great idea, I'm going to put my own spin on it and do my own version. You're going to give shout outs to influencers or other stay-at-home mums, whether they're an influencer or not. Shout them out, get into the habit of shouting out. Instagram is a great collaborative platform for shouting people out to, and people really appreciate that. And then go and comment in people's posts that have mentioned hashtag stay-at-home mum. Doing this process is going to slowly build up your following. What happens is it kind of just does this. Because the more people who start to follow you, the more you're going to get into the newsfeed and so on and so forth. More people engage in your content. That means the reach is going to grow. You then start appearing in the relevant content, the relevant hashtags yourself. And then there you go. So the fifth, final one, the bonus one, is find relevant hashtags to use in your posts. So this is following a framework. This is following a framework that I mentioned in my book, I Dare You. If you haven't already got a copy, you can go to frazersbook.com and you can go check out this. But this whole process is pretty much covering my content, comment, connect, communicate, close. Those are the 5 things you need to do on any social media platform to grow a following, grow your engagement, and then obviously grow your leads, sales, and recruits in your network marketing business. So I highly, highly recommend this. Obviously, it's my book. I'm a little bit biased, but go check it out. All right, Paula. So Laura. I hope that question, the answer answered your question, and I hope you got value from that. And I'll see you soon.